What's good, everybody? What's good? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. We're back on the My League with NBA 2K, guys. Back with the Boston Celtics My League. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Sports. As you can see, we're going up against these Cleveland Cavaliers, man, but we're at home right now. I hope you enjoyed our profile video right before this one. I'm trying to let you guys get to know our players, man. We did a profile for Kemba Walker.
We're starting to see MVP
with his stats and everything.
Emerge. Shaq, you won that honor back in 2000, putting up tremendous numbers.
Yeah, I had a career high in averages, points, and assists, and that was the year of my first championship, Ernie.
Shaq, do you think you should have won more than one MVP?
I sure did. I got robbed twice.
I think overall in your career you should have had 4. But in 2000, when I was working as a student,
come on, Charles Barkley, get your butt in the game, man.
Man, that was a great Laker team.
I appreciate you very much.
Pleasure to know you. Honor to be sitting here next to you. Isn't this guy the greatest?
Man, it's Shaq Mendes.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports.
A lot of banners, man. A lot of banners. Championship banners.
I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at Drummond. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect.
Our starting center, Theus, is hurt right now.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues.
That's why Ian Cantor is starting at center.
Group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Pointer is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Boston,
we got Williams. Williams starting today. Okay, Williams starting tonight. All right.
On the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Williams at center. And the guys up front may determine, Brent, the outcome tonight. What elements make for a fantastic front court?
Well, nowadays it's about skilled front court players, guys who have the ability to not only shoot it,
all right, guys, let's start out with some good defense. Come on, let's go.
Decisions with the basketball to help open up and spread up your offense for your
there we go. Good D. Good D. Good D. You're trying to do it by yourself.
Now,
that's all. That's all. Nope. Let's go.
Can't hit. There's Smart. Outside, Walker. Outside, Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Tatum's got the first basket of the game for the Celtics.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Drummond. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From about 16.
Let's go, guys.
Good by Walker.
Let's go, baby.
You got to shadow Walker. His mid-range game is on point.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You know, we have a versatile lineup, guys. We have a versatile lineup. We start everybody, pretty much.
Now, here's Garland, guarded by Walker. Sexton dishes to Drummond. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point
They're trying to work the paint early.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Well, you look at the former All-Star Andre Drummond and the way he rebounds, Greg. He might be the best in the league in that department.
I mean, few players in the history of the league can go off for 20-plus rebounds on any given night. Drummond's one of them. Attacks the glass on the offensive end so well. His offensive rebounding, for me, sets him apart.
Think about the Cavs and the 2 MVP awards that were won
good block,
for that
good block.
franchise. Of course, that was LeBron James in back-to-back seasons, both in 2009 in 2010.
Now here's Brown. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. He gets it in there.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. There's Garland. The basket
Come on,
good
guys,
off the
tighten it
assist
up.
from Sexton. And then in 2013 with Miami, LeBron Brent finished one ballot shot, earning all the MVP votes.
We wouldn't see a unanimous MVP winner until Steph Curry did it in 2016. But just as impressive, if not more so, LeBron James with a total of 4 MVP trophies over a 5-year span. Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
And Walker kicks to Brown. Back to Walker. Lets it go from 14. That one rolling around and rims out. Here's Pointer. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Sexton. Over Smart. And again, it's Cleveland.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
It's Brown on the way. Smart deciding where to go with it. Three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock.
Good shot, baby. Good shot.
The three-pointer.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now, here's Sexton. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Can't lay it in off the alley-oop.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort.
I tried to throw an alley-oop to Tatum, man, but he wouldn't go get it.
Fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
It's his first trip to the line.
76% on the season from the foul line.
The first one falls.
Third pick in that 17 NBA draft after a strong rookie campaign. I think Tatum was going to be around for a while.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Robert Williams. Hayward comes in for Brown. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. That one misses. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical?
Come on, guys,
infraction?
wake up. Play some defense.
In today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
Both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them get after it a little bit.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
A guy who has lived up to lofty expectations. Tatum impacts the game across the board.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with the head coach, John Beeline. David.
Yeah, Kevin, he knows they're playing a team with big finishers that can swing momentum with a dunk and really get going with those highlight reel plays. Because of that, he said they're going to have to collapse the lane on defense and try to turn this team into a jump shooting one.
Well, I should have gave that to Cantor. Should have gave it to Cantor.
Thanks, David.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Sexton, the pass to Exum. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Cavaliers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Free throw good, Zizic. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics.
Oh, Dice is off the injury list. Okay. That's my man, Dice. Yeah, he's back off the injury list.
that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wanamaker. No points in the game yet for him. Pulls up on the wing, and another basket for Boston.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Here's Zizic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Exum. The shot's good from Zizic.
It's way too easy for them, guys. Way too easy.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And here's Hayward. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Celtics shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Brad Wanamaker. At the line with 1 shot.
On the free throw, no good. From deep three-point range. 2 on the clock. And Tice gets it to go.
Let's go.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Celtics lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Here's Wanamaker on the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. They've got Sexton. Larry Nance out there with Zizic. Then it's Exum, and it's Windler in at the 3. Back to Tice. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. Pass to Tice. Here's Wanamaker. Back to Tice. Just 5 to shoot. Hayward from outside. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Now, here's Tice. D right on him. Cantor finds Green. Celtics passing it around. Here's Wanamaker. That one off the back iron and out.
The shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again. You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Three-pointer, Hayward, now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
A tough cover out there. You want to close out hard on Hayward, but you also have to respect his ability to take you off the barrel.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant. They play within the flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation,
we're not playing any defense in this game.
If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
Left side, Brown. Here's Smart. Rebound, Andre Drummond. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Love kicks to Drummond. And the pass to Exum. Now, Garland. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Now it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Passes to Brown. Back to Walker. In the corner, Smart with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Smart's got 5 now. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Garland, the pass to Love. Exum deciding where to go with it. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. There's Garland, and the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Brown finds Walker. Outside Williams. Back to Walker. Shoots over Garland. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Walker. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Feeds it to Love. Pass to Garland. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
Oh yeah.
And this break gives us a moment to look at the leading playmakers among rookies for the past 10 games. Darius Garland on top.
Impressive dime count there, and you like to see that from a rookie. No better way to make a first impression than by spreading the wealth.
Pass to Tice. Outside Williams. Back to Tice. Outside Williams. He kicks to Smart. Puts it up from 12. Good on the jump shot. Smart's got 4 points this quarter.
In a coaching hire by the Cavaliers that caught most off guard, John Beilein had led the Michigan Wolverines for 12 seasons, their all-time leader in coaching wins.
Well, there was also talk the year prior about John Beilein joining the Detroit Pistons organization, so finally making the jump to the NBA, where it's a much different
Good D, Williams. That's all right. Good D, man.
It'll be very interesting to see how it is that Coach Beilein implements a lot of his offensive schemes that were so successful in college.
For Cleveland, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Colin Sexton comes in for Exum. He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Nance.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
No good.
We're not hitting no free throws.
Changes here for the Celtics. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Robert Williams. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Smart. So he comes up empty at the line.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
There's Garland. Lays it up and banks it in. Garland's got 9.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6.
Take it home. Take it to the hole, Tatum.
Clever when he's in attack mode. Great at beating defenders to the basket.
Shot 3 seconds, Cantor.
Now here's Sexton. He's covered by Brown. Sexton with it. 9 points in the game so far. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin? They just did that.
Cleveland's playing some smart basketball.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They had a slight edge on the scoreboard in the second quarter, but only by the slimmest of margins. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, the offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
Well, Ernie, I'm not even a player anymore, but I'm not happy with the soft defense they had. Full of holes, allowing over 60%
we're not playing any defense.
Ridiculous, fellas. It's amazing that they're still in this game. I think it's going to come down to how bad they want it. I even want it. Ernie, sign me on a 10-day contract right now.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The 3rd quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot.
We got to be smart, baby. We got to speed him.
And it's Williams at the center position. That's the group for Brad Stevens.
We got to be smart in this half.
Second half.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Back to Love. Got a piece.
Good defense. Good defense.
Stolen by Williams.
Push it, baby. Push it.
Right side Smart. Now the pass to Brown.
Come on, Brown.
Time in the shot that would have put them on top. Love inside. Working on Walker. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good. Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. And it's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for Boston. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Shoots from the baseline. Smart misses. Cavaliers shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. The open look here for Sexton. That's in there. Love with the assist.
Sexton can shoot,
Sexton's
man.
got the lead up to 5 now for Cleveland. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right
Take him
now
smart.
is
Take
the
him smart.
bridge
Take him,
from
baby.
what was to potentially what will be. And in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets
Good D,
paid at
Walker.
some point. But He's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city.
block.
The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing. And Kevin Love
Walker
is not
playing
done
some
in
D,
the
boy.
NBA. Still another
Ooh,
team
look
out
at
there for
Williams.
him
Let's
to
go.
contribute to.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. And then Brown with the dunk.
I love the attitude of Brown. If he
That was a
sees
defensive
fast break
possession.
opportunity, he's seizing it without a second's hesitation.
There's Garland.
Get that crap out of here, Sexton.
Williams with the
Oh, you got lucky. You
and
got
they
lucky.
get it back. Garland, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to
Oh,
be
we should have gave that back to
rushing
Tatum.
shots.
Count that one. And it's now.
All right, now we playing, baby. Let's go.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Back to Drummond. And Drummond.
Come on, Williams,
throws it
wake
down.
up.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Nice shot by Smart.
Great job of screening there.
Yeah, we got to stick with Smart, baby. He's on fire right now.
And get the finish.
He's not on fire in the game, but he's on fire.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline the players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Drummond.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And that drops.
Good job, Wanamaker.
By 1. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Sexton the pass to Zizic. It's
Good D, good defense. Let's go.
And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker, and he banks in the layup. Wanamaker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the skills.
We're playing better defense in this half.
A super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Sexton's shot
And
is
Sexton,
good.
boy.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Tatum, and again it's Boston converting.
And you get the sense Tatum is
Left
used to
hand
getting
off the
hit
glass.
when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
Passes it to Zizic.
I like the crowd. I like the crowd. Let's go.
Takes a 3. And Boston with the
Good D,
rebound.
good D.
Now here's Hayward, and it's Boston
go,
with
baby.
another.
And they're going to have a nice little
Take
run
it to
here.
him.
Over to the left wing. But they'll get another chance. Zizic, and it's
Good
blocked.
block, Dice.
They recover it.
Now we're playing defense, baby.
Just 5 on the clock. Sexton dishes to Nance. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense.
Let's go. Let's blow them out. Let's blow them
They
out.
just pick them apart. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Sexton more and more in control and trying to
Sexton
deal
is
with
keeping
the
them
aggressive
in the
defense
game,
so far
man.
in this
He's playing
game.
good ball right now.
Well, the young bull, Colin Sexton, getting a lot of playing time in his rookie season, allowed him to play through his mistakes, and that's what you hope for coming in.
Looking at who's out there now. for
Ice
the
is on
Celtics.
fire, so hoping he can get some
Answer comes
rebounds
up
and
for Tatum.
blocks.
And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. And even as the Cavaliers lagged at the very bottom of the standings, Greg, Sexton Public described the season as fun.
There we go, baby. Love it. Love it. Way to roll. Pick and roll. Pick and roll.
I mean, no other way to put it. I think he cares about winning, but keeping that positivity is probably the best approach.
Here's Pointer, defended by Hayward. Shots good by Pointer.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Brown outside. Free throw line jump shot.
Brown is not shooting good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone.
He's been struggling in the last few games.
Shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for
the good defense. Look at Carrington. Good defense, man.
Now, here's Sexton. He's
help out.
To Nance. Here's Exum. Here's Zizic. Oh, and the buzzer.
Oh, man.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time. He executed.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
That was a beautiful assist by Walker, man.
Now and then, this helps with the offensive uptick right there.
Great roll to the basket by Diaz.
I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Zizic out there at Nance. And it's Pointer in at the 3 spot. Here's Zizic. Pass to Sexton. Back to Zizic. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Celtics with the lead. Walker surveying the floor. Kicks it to Hayward. Lets it fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. To the paint to tie it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Tuesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Well, we know that Larry Nance Jr. is an athlete. Now it's crucial for him to show that consistently he can knock down a shot, maybe even extending to the three-point line.
Marcus Smart's checked in for the Celtics. A switch here also for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for Zizic. And the second free throw, good. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Outside, Walker. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Pass to Pointer. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Williams. And trying to break loose. And that one's
Williams.
good. Drummond.
They block those, baby.
Killing them on the interior.
And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for the Celtics. It's a one-point game over Garland. Walker's shot is off.
Walker's not having a good game either.
3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Sexton. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in. Free throw good. Sexton.
Well, Sexton has tremendous athleticism and a great motor. It's about now being a floor general in this new system.
Walker the pass to Cannon. A shot. Good on that shot.
Good shot, Brown.
The Cavalier lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brown.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both.
Good defense, guys. Good help.
Gets close. He's getting the ball.
Takes the 13-footer, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the fourth.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Walker the pass to Williams. Over Drummond. Williams can't hit.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
What?
Drummond with the jam.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Inniscanton. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. We told them it's a game.
You can't buy a bucket, man.
Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Back to Drummond. And the layup is good.
How is Walker getting mashed up on Drummond?
And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. There's Walker with the three. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Garland kicks to Love. There's the pass to Garland.
He's forcing a lot of mismatches, man.
Clock at 6. Back to Love. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Drummond. And Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, Kevin, finding yourself in the right spot. Just
get in there.
Some effort. Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
At the line for the Celtics, Robert Williams will be at the line shooting 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Pass to Love. Over Tatum. Tips it up, and Drummond is right there.
Man.
Drummond's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
To the wing on the left. Here's Love. He sinks the 11-footer.
Kevin Love in a good rhythm there from the mid-range makes the job of the defense a lot harder when he's knocking that down.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
To the left side wing.
Stay with him, Tatum.
Love against Tatum. Here's Garland. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires it up. Smart misses. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 19 seconds left in the fourth.
We lost this one, guys.
6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Brown.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
How would they call a timeout with 1.7 seconds on the clock?
They're leading by 4. 1 second in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Colin Sexton.
And in terms of his shooting,
Sexton was on fire, man.
One of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he
was hitting everything.
Motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This was a hard
good game by Cleveland, man. They came in and beat us. They came in and beat us.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams.
We didn't shoot good. We weren't playing good defense. We had a little spurt there in the second half. But other than that, we did not play well in this game.
And pulled it out.
We did not deserve to win this game.
Now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, big job tonight in winning the game. What do you learn about your team when you win a game like this?
We're just giving ourselves a chance to win. So, I mean, we're really just grinding it out as much as we possibly can, and we're getting better every day. So, we're happy we got this win. I got to give it all to my teammates and my coaches.
Great focus at the end, Kevin. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brent Barry,
all right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you watched the whole thing, if you did, I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, thank you for coming by. And thanks for watching.